Hello there, welcome to This Week. My name is Dida Davis. This week is where I bring you news tidbits from Ghana, Africa, and across the world. Do stay tuned, we will be right back. Welcome back. And so if you can remember, about 2 weeks ago, I did mention here that the LGBT community group in Ghana here held a fundraiser which was attended by several diplomats, including the Australian High Commissioner, and the European Union in Ghana have also pledged their support for the group. The group have since had several backlashes from Ghanaians on social media, in the traditional media, and whatnot. Now, the National Chief Imam, the Christian Council, the National Peace Council, and the President have all condemned the group, not the group actually, the act, and have said that it shouldn't be legalized in Ghana here. This is what several or some presidents have said concerning this issue of LGBT in Ghana here.
No one can deny Prime Minister Cameron his right to make policies, take initiatives, or make statements that reflect his societal norms and ideals. But he does not have the right to direct other sovereign nations as to what they should do, especially where their societal norms and ideals are different from those which exist in Prime Minister Karam's society. I, as president of this nation, will never initiate or support any attempts to legalize homosexuality in Ghana.
Within our reach. And let me assure that this government has no plans to change the law on same-sex marriage. We have no authority, and we will not seek any authority to do so.
What you just watched are views from past President Professor Ivan Tamils and our current President Nana Addo. Now, you know that life is full of choices, and so whatever choice you make, you're responsible for it. And the LGBT community in Ghana here have made a choice to become lesbians or gays or transgenders, whatnot. And so they are responsible for their actions. No one is condemning them as human beings, and no one is condemning them that they are sinners and whatsoever. But the problem Ghanaians have is with the act that it cannot be legalized here, and so it shouldn't be accepted into our culture. So the Reverend Minister, who happens to be the former National Peace Council Chairman, Reverend Emmanuel Asante, said earlier this week that the LGBT community group and the legalization and everything that has to do with it has nothing to do with human rights, but rather it has everything to do with their mental state as to the path that they've chosen as far as their sexual orientation is concerned. And so the fact that the Western world has accepted their sexual orientation doesn't mean that it should be accepted in the Ghanaian community. As far as norms and ethics are concerned, it is not part of the Ghanaian community and shouldn't be legalized. In some other stories, earlier this week, Ghana received 600,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccine, AstraZeneca, from COVAX, and Ghana happens to be the first African country to actually receive this vaccine. It was welcomed in grand style at the airport and all of that. Nicely done. But that's not my concern. My concern is, as Africans and as Ghanaians, wouldn't it be rather nice to develop a vaccine and to see it being welcomed in the international front? Wouldn't it be so nice? Wouldn't it be so nice? But in Ghana here, of course, we are the ceremony holders, and so we had to welcome a vaccine with a ceremony. I mean, who does that? Anyways, that's a topic for another day. But then this vaccine is going to be taken in two phases, and each person is going to take 2 doses of the vaccine. And this is the rollout for the vaccine. We're having frontline health workers taking it. We're going to have the frontline members of government and the judicial service. We're also going to have the aged taking it. And mind you, young children are not going to take it because it's been proven not to be safe for them. So this is the rollout for the vaccine. The Securities and Exchange Commission in Ghana have warned the general public about investing with an investment company called Wiseling Online Investment Company, and they are believed to not have the license to operate in Ghana, and so SEC is warning the entire public to not invest with them. And this is a problem with Ghanaians. Before you invest, you should do your research about the company, get to know whether they are licensed to operate before you send your money there, so that you don't end up like the Men's Gold customers. That was just by the way. But so that you don't end up like, the Men's Gold customers who have lost their money and have no hopes of even recovering them. So this is from SEC, and SEC is telling you or warning you to not invest with them. Don't go there. Just don't invest with them. But if you want to invest with a company, any other company aside Wiseling Online Investment Company, please do well to do your research and understand what the terms and conditions are before you send your money there. Ghana to become the hub for film production in West Africa, says Minister Designate for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Awal Mohammed, which is actually a good news. It's really good news. I mean, it would be really good to have people come to Ghana just to shoot movies or music videos and all of that. In his vetting earlier this week, he said that he has intentions of establishing a $20 million film studio for music production and for movie production. Aside that, I think that in addition to that, there should also be cinemas in at least every region. There are 16 regions in Ghana, so if every region is having a cinema, which would help to promote the Ghanaian culture, it's also good. And this establishment should be able to help project the local series instead of the foreign Kunkun Bagia and all of that. It's really cool. So I hope it's all not talk, but it's action oriented. And so I wish him all the best, and I'm actually looking forward to this establishment. I mean, Ghana Hollywood in Ghana, so cool. And now to the international front, which has to do with Tanzania's President John Magufuli, who earlier this week came out to admit that indeed the country has a COVID-19 problem. For several months, the president has refused to acknowledge that there was actually COVID-19 in the country. And so he made the world believe that, COVID-19 has been defeated by prayers. Hallelujah, somebody. But as a result of pressure from the World Health Organization, he has admitted that the country has COVID-19 problem. And, there was a popular politician in the country who died from the virus, and so I think that is also one of the reasons why he has now believed that there is COVID-19 in the country. So on Sunday, he took the opportunity to talk to the citizens and to also advise them to take the necessary precautionary measures to curb the virus. The General Certificate of Secondary Education and A-level students in the United Kingdom would be graded by their teachers, says UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. He believes that the pandemic has affected the mental health and the level of work of students, and so this year the teachers are going to use the mock exams, their coursework, assignments, and whatnot to grade the students. And as a result of that, there would be no sitting exams this time around in the UK. So I think that it's a really cool thing to do. I mean, you have to consider the health or mental well-being of the students as well. So it's a really cool thing to have your teachers grade you, because your teachers, for one, knows your strength, knows what you can do and what you can't do. And so when they are marking your scripts, they have that in mind. So it's not as if the teacher knows one student and doesn't know the other. But I mean, like I said, they know your strength, they know what you can do, and so I think it's a good thing. They should be allowed to do it, and it's something that I think should stay and should extend to Ghana as well.
In an ideal world, you would have not have taken kids out of school because of the pandemic. We wouldn't have been forced to do this, and in an ideal world, we'd be continuing with exams as you normally have them. And the best place for kids is in the classroom. The best way to check on kids' progress is with normal exams. But I think this is as good a compromise as we can come to. I think it'll be fair. I think it'll be durable, and it's the right way forward.
So that was a video of UK's Prime Minister Boris Johnson explaining why he thinks the students shouldn't have a sitting exams this time around. And now to some entertainment stories. On the 9th of February 2018, we heard about the sudden death of dancehall musician Ebony Rains, which shook the nation and broke many hearts as well. This year, Rough Town Records, which happens to be her record label, released a single she recorded before her death with Wendy Shea titled John 87. Let's check this out.
Jealousy, I don't care. Jealousy, jealousy, I don't care. Jealousy, I don't care. Jealousy, jealousy, I don't care.
Money pause, stop, watch make a come. Diggy diggy down, let me ring the alarm. Cause me fire can't quench. I prefer to jai obey. Woke on my someone I won't pay me here. Obi a banyo, obi wo fear. Me say I dare know which way. So why you don't wanna do that? Why you don't wanna do that? Why you don't wanna do that? Cause Ethiopia. Them say I can't sing but I don't care. I'm winning awards and I don't care. Richest in the game and I don't care. Killing every show and I don't care.
Jealousy.
So that was John 87 by Ebony Rains featuring Wendy Shea, and released by Rough Town Records, which talks about the fact that we shouldn't pay attention to haters and do what we want to do as we wish. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Up next is the COVID-19 tip of the week, which talks about the right way to wash your hands.
COVID-19 tip of the week. This is the right way to wash your hands. Rinse your hands and apply soap. Then rub your palm. And then wash the back of your hands, the base of your thumbs, and your fingers interlaced. Then move to your wrists, your fingernails, and then finally rinse your hands. This is the right way to wash your hands.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notification button to get all of the posts that we upload every week. This has been This Week with me, Didi Davis. Catch you same time next week. It's bye for now.